All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is course learning time. So today we're continuing simple interest rate. So, oh, that hurts real bad. Oh, always wear sunscreen. Okay, yesterday I showed you the formula. Who remembers the formula? That's what I thought. Sorry. I equals P R T. Okay, let's do a quick review on what each letter means. There's 4 letters here. Let's review. I, interest. That is the additional amount of money that you will owe on top of what you have loaned. So, interest, additional money. Okay? P is the principal or the original amount. Okay? It's the principal or the original amount that you owed. So the amount that you owed plus the additional makes up is the interest. So R equals the rate, and that's usually going to be presented to you in percentage, but you need to then convert it to a decimal, which we have done. And then lastly, T is time, but it's always in years. Okay? It's always in years. Even when it tells you months, it's always in years. Okay? All right, example problem number 1. We did that one yesterday, so let's do that one. Okay. So you have borrowed. Your principal, your borrowing money, is $1,200. Okay? $1,200. You borrowed $1,200 at a 6.5% interest rate. 6.5%. Now, what is 6.5% as a decimal? Let's slide that point over 2 times. 0.065. Okay? Lastly, all of these examples today are going to be in 4-year terms, okay? 4-year terms. So last part here is times 4. I'm going to get my handy-dandy calculator, okay? And we'll do the first part. All right, there are no addition signs, so you're not going to add. There are no subtraction signs between this, so you're not going to subtract. They're not over or under a fraction, so you're not going to divide. These are variables smacked right up against each other, which indicates multiplication. Okay? So, that was really loud. 1,200 times 0.065. That is 78. That is just this part here. Then I got to drag down the multiply by 4. Multiply by 4, and I get $312. Okay? So if I asked you, what's the interest rate, what's the interest on a $1,200 loan at 6.5% finance for 4 years? It's going to be $312. So you are going to owe an additional amount of $312. Okay? Loans just aren't the base rate. You're not just paying $1,200. You're paying the additional amount. There are a lot of banks that'll let you pay off early. If you can pay off early, they'll prorate this amount. Or some banks will let you pay off early, but you still have to pay the full amount. So you got to, make sure you read that fine print. Ask them questions when you go to take out a loan. Okay, so problem number 1. The interest, $312. The total amount, I would just add to that. So it would be $1,512. Problem number 2. You're taking out a simple $2,000 loan. $2,000 loan. Okay? So I'm going to erase this dollar sign. $2,000 loan. And here we go. This is what I want to make sure. You are taking that at a 0.5%. Now, this looks a lot like a decimal. Okay? This is 0.5%. It is still a percent. You still have to convert from the percent to a decimal. And you do that by sliding the decimal over 2 times. And I've created a hole, fill it with a 0. Created another hole, fill it with a 0. 0.005. And all of these examples are for a 4-year loan. Okay, tomorrow I will throw in some tricky ones with 6 months and stuff. Okay. The ones on your worksheet, though, are not. Just the examples I'm doing are 4-year. The ones on your worksheet, you have to actually pay attention to the amount of years. I'm thinking maybe just 4 problems today. A warm-up 4. I'll give you a more Wednesday, and then a quiz prep Thursday. Okay, so let's work. 2,000 times 0.005. 0.005, because it was 0.5%. That is 10. Ooh, 10. 10, and then I got to bring this down. 10 times 4, 40. You got a great loan. You got a great loan rate. Look at that loan rate. For $40. That's the additional amount. It's going to be $40. I'll pay that out of pocket right now. Okay, so as you can see, the amount, the rate, determines, how big your ending interest is going to be. Okay. Okay, I got to find your worksheet for you to do today. Like I said, just 4 problems, 4 quick sample problems, kind of like a warm-up we would do in class. And then tomorrow will be more work. I'll throw in some months. Deuce.